everyone, welcome to Carrie's Crochet and Craft. It is Saturday night. My market is tomorrow, so I need to get my stuff together, make sure I have all of my tables and display items. I haven't done a show in about a year now, so I just need to make sure that I have everything ready, so I thought I'd bring you out here to my very cold garage. We've been hitting in the 30s this week, especially at night. Daytime's maybe a little warmer, but it's cold. It's cold in here. So I've got my nice warm coat on. But this is where I've been keeping my stuff. I have just some of my bins here with my stuff. I'm gonna sort through what I don't want to take this time. Then I also have some more bins over here. And there's my, can you see here? I'm not sure where I'm pointing. Here, there's my mannequin. So yeah, I'm gonna be sorting through all that stuff, getting things ready to go, because I need to leave my house by about 8 tomorrow in order to get there in time to set up. They want me there an hour ahead of time. So let's get going and get things organized. Okay, always have my chair. It's very worn out. I need to get a new one, but that's my chair I sit in. This is one of my display items, little farmhouse type thing. I usually put the chickens and other small plushies in there. Let's see. I have this clothes dryer rack. I use it to hang quilts and stuff on. Maybe some of my hanging stuff like shawls if I have nothing else to hang on, but I don't think I'm going to take that this time around. My space is only a 6x8, and that doesn't, my tables, that doesn't really leave much room for extra things like this. So that's staying here this time. Let's see. Don't need those. See, using plushies here. Okay. Here is my bin of hats. I'll definitely be taking these because it's the cold season and I might sell a hat or two. Got my hanging tea towels. Got a bunch of Christmas ones, so definitely take those. I don't have very many. They're very handy and people are asking for them. People always come searching for the crocheted top towels. I don't like making them though, but they are nice to have for those that are looking for them. Okay, that's some blankets, some scarves. I may or may not take this tub, I'm not sure. On this side, I have this wonderful old wooden crate. It's falling apart and everything, but I love this for the aesthetics on my table. I just put it up on its side and use it as a display. So I'll definitely be taking this box, but probably not the stuff that's in it, so I need to empty that out. Although it does have my little Dollar Tree Christmas tree displays. Don't really have ornaments to display though. I might still take them anyway, just in case I am looking through my stuff and find something that I can actually hang on it. Maybe I'll just put Christmas lights on it too and have it just for the lights. This bin has some blankets, some scarves, hodgepodge of things. I'll be taking that bin. This one has some Afghans. I don't know, I might just leave this here since I don't really have room to display them. I might just mostly take my plushies and then some hats and smaller things like the towels. So I think I'll leave the blankets here for now. And double check this one just to see. Well, yeah. We got some things in here that I can put out. So, granny hexagon purse that I made, and a over-the-shoulder moon purse type thing. So, oh yeah, and then these fuzzy purses. Bernat sheepish, I think, is what they're made out of. So, yeah, I'll take this bin. This is one of my other displays that I take. Love to display plushies on this, so this needs to come out here. What's that? Signs. Okay. Okay, here. What's that? Oh, these are my tablecloths. Stretchy plum. And then these are a bunch of my display bins. I have a whole bunch of different ones in this gray color, so I will definitely need this bin. This is that blanket that I made with the Karen Ogos, Karen whatever it was called, the size 5 weight yarn that I didn't really like. So this is that blanket. I don't know. It's all right. It's not my favorite. But I'll just go ahead and take it since it's in here. I also have some of my baby blankets in here. Those are small. They can go out on the table, especially if I sell stuff and there's more room, then I'll have that. Okay. So this bin needs to go. More towels. Those need to go. It's sticky over here, almost like soap or something. I don't know. My shopping bags. Those to go. Let's see what we got in here. This is not cheap stuff. These are some tea towels that I made, but they're all fall themed. So I think I'm gonna leave those here. Let's see, how can I put those in? Okay, these plushies need a home. They'll probably go into the big tub that I've been filling with all the plushies. There's still some room in there, and these I don't have room for otherwise. These are my shawls and capelets that I've made. Since I don't really have a display for them, I don't think I'll take them this time around. I'm doing this show 2 more times, so if I find that there's space to display those, I may take like the clothes dryer rack thing and hang these on there. But for now, these are gonna stay here. Okay, these are all my stuffies right here. We went through those in an earlier show, just showing all the stuff that I had at that point. So those obviously need to go. These I'll take because these make good Christmas presents for expectant parents. These are some newborn sets that I have. They consist, most of them consist of a like a minky blanket or flannel blanket with a swaddle cloth and then a stuffy to match. So, and then this was just an extra one that I made. So I'll definitely take this bin, which it looks like there's room for these in there. So go ahead and put those in there. Okay, and this needs to go. Perfect. And then I'm not going to check, not sure what's in this. Oh, yeah. Got some bins in here. Some soap that I made. Some rice heat packs. I don't think I'll take those this time around. We'll see what happens next time. Let's see here. Some tablecloths, which I don't really need. I have those other two, and I only have 2 tables. I used to have 3 tables that I took to shows, but one of the tables fell apart. So I need to get a new one. Okay, so this bin will stay here. Don't really need it. Except I might like these. Okay. Whew. Gotta get my tables now. Get those and bring them over here, and then my fingers are so cold. Yeah, so this stack right here is what I'll be taking with me, plus that extra big bin that I've been filling with all the stuffies. I've been making more, so let's go now and I'll show you all the stuff that I've made since the last time we talked. All right, I got the tables, so I have this white plastic one, that smaller plastic one there, and then this big one here. That's really heavy. I used to have a second one like this. So those basically 2.5 tables, they're 4 foot long. Then these 3 bins here, the box, these display items here, the smaller box of hats, and then of course the bigger bin that we're gonna go look at now. Okay. So last you saw my bin, it's I think about half full, maybe even almost over half full. So let me show you the things that I have been working on this week to get ready for this weekend. And then there's still some things that I need to finish up tonight, and then after we're done with all this, I'm gonna go in and just make whatever else I can make tonight. Okay, so the Mabel chicken, of course, is always a really good seller. I made several of these. So basically what I was doing is I was taking a skein of yarn, and then I would make a set of those baby hats. I think I showed you one in here somewhere, the little teddy bear hats. So I'd take a skein of yarn, and then I'd make a size, one of each size for these hats from newborn up to 6 to 12 months, and then the remainder of the skein I would make into chickens. So I have several skeins where I did that. So these were the one of the hats. So I made chickens out of the rest of that skein. Let's see if I can find them in here. Oh yeah, so I made, just trying to find them here. I don't think I put them in there already. Here we go. So I made 3 chickens from each. So I made 2 hens, and then I made a rooster. And this is a mod, still by Oak and Marlowe. It's a mod to add the wattle and the rooster tails on there. So cute. I love this so much. So here we have the hen and the rooster. And then also on the Oak and Marlowe website, she has a mod for a nest. So I made nests for some of the hens. So like you'd have one hen without a nest, one hen with the nest, and then a rooster. that so cute? I love that so much. Oops, she's being pushed out of her nest. It's so cute. It's so easy. This takes like 15 minutes. 15 minutes to crochet up. So anyway, there's the nest. So easy. So this is that, I forget which kind it was. Was it a Bernat twist maybe? In a cream color. So two hens, a rooster, and a nest in that color. And then I did a Bernat tweed. Don't ask me what color tweed it is, but I did a hen and a rooster, and then a hen with a nest as well in that color. Then in each of those colors, plus an extra brown that I had from making an owl. I showed these to you. I actually finished them, and then I also did one in another color. So I've got 3 of the little baby hens. Chickens, baby, mini hens. Okay, oh, and I do have another nest here. So I have 3 nests. So, okay. Then I have this pattern for a mushroom snuggie, or she calls the designer calls it a Frankie Blankie. And I don't have the pattern out here, so I can't tell you who the designer is, but I know I got it off of Pinterest, so if you do a search for Frankie Blankie, you'll find it. So I made 2 of those. So I did one in this kind of faded mustard color with a vintage white, and you can see it's kind of the cap and the stem, and I've tied it shut, but it can open up. Has a little guy in there, so it's like this little lovey. So I did one in this colorway, and then I just took the same colorway and I made the chunky mushroom guy. So we have a little matching. It's not really a set, but you can have it as a set. So I just liked the colorway, and I thought a chunky mushroom would look really good in that. So I have this colorway. And then the mystical, I can't remember what the mystical colorway is called, but it's that with the vintage white. So the same set, chunky mushroom, and then the Frankie Planky. Anyway, really cute. Then I made another chunky mushroom. This is in that moss color that came in that kit with the bags, and I wasn't sure what I would make with it, but I thought he would make a really cute chunky mushroom with that color. So I made another one of those. Then I had all of that yellow. Remember all of the yellow? I got like 8 or 9, 7 skeins of the yellow, and I was like, what am I going to make with it? Well, I had thought when I bought it, one thing that I could make with it was the bees. So I sat down with one of the skeins in yarn, and I didn't finish the skein yet. I'll still be able to make some more. But, oh, that reminds me. I have a display to put these in, the little hexagons. I need to go find that so I actually take it and use it. I bought it, and then after I bought it, I never really made enough bees after that to actually fill it. So I have never actually used the display for the bees. So I made 6 of these little fellows. So I need to go out and find that so I can make sure to take it and actually use it. So I bought 6 of these guys, and oh, I put these guys in there ahead of time. Shame on me. We have to do our little beach party to put them in there. Okay, then I thought it is a Sanrio or Little Kitty themed kind of party type thing or event type thing, and so I did find some place where they said if you had that kind of themed items like that you could sell, that would be great. So I did find a couple patterns that I made. A little Santa, and then I have another one of these in works. I just haven't finished it yet. The body finished and the eyes on. I've made the ears, but I haven't attached them yet. So I need to attach the ears, make the bow and attach them, and then put on the facial details. But that's just a little kitty head for that. And I think that's all that I have completed. So I have the second one of these to complete. I have, let's see here. In here, this bin here, I have all the hats. I can't remember which hats I had done before. I think I had all of these done before. Did I show you the gray ones before? I still haven't put the ears on, so I'm going to be spending part of tonight putting the ears on these. So I have the gray and I have this cream colored one. And then I had made 2 pink ones. Maybe these are the new ones. I made 2 pink ones. And then I also had made them in this tweed color. Again, I have to put ears on all of these. So that's 4, 8, 12, 13, 14 hats that I need to put the ears on. Then I started the next size up of the pink hat. So I want to finish that and put the ears on that as well, and hopefully get the 4th hat of size done in this. So I think that's all that I have done. So we'll go ahead, and that might actually fill this tub pretty well. Maybe not all the way full, but yeah, I'll need to get this done and get in and get crocheting. But after this, I need to get just my bag ready. I have a bag where I put in like snacks for me. It's where I put my money bag, supplies for making signs or updating signs. I think I probably have some of my battery operated Christmas lights in there, which I can put on those little trees. So I need to get that bag cleaned out and ready as well. So almost ready, almost ready. I can start to feel a little less stressed now about getting ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow morning all I have to do is back up my van to the garage door, load it up, and then I can be on the road. And it takes me 5 to 10 minutes to load up, so that won't take long. So anyway, wish me luck for getting more stuff done tonight. So here's my setup. I forgot the bin with my other tablecloths. Fortunately, I have that one. And a bunch of the other bins and stuff. So I'm having to make do with what I have. I need to go through and mark a bunch of prices on here. But just showing you how I have it set up at the moment. And I even forgot my little hexagon display for the bees. So, yeah, I did get another one of those Hello Kitty things made. So, the hen house is there, and then this side is kind of, I put my seasonal stuff here to potentially put on the sale. But hey, just a little bit of an update. Been kind of slow. I did sell a bee to the person who organized this. Sorry, I'm whispering because it's quiet in the room. But she got me a hot chocolate, and everything is literally Hello Kitty themed. There's a few vendors here that don't have Hello Kitty stuff, at least not all of it is Hello Kitty, but it's kind of fun. Anyway, she says it's kind of slow in the morning, but it should pick up as we go through the day. So I'm just sitting here crocheting. I'm working on an octopus, so we'll see how this goes. I am back home from the market. I ended up leaving early. The organizer of the event came back and just said it's really slow business and that a lot of the other vendors were going to be leaving. There weren't very many vendors there, just a few, but yeah, she recognized there was very, very low attendance. There were some, and I did make a few sales, but yeah, it was really, really slow. Now, they did tell me this was like, they just opened this business. There's a flower shop in there and a coffee shop, and then the room that I was in was this big, just a big room, like it would have been a storage room or something. I don't know. And then there was another kind of connector room between the coffee shop, and they had some like jewelry set up and other things. So there was the front area where all the coffee shop people came, then a little central area between where I was and the coffee shop. There was a bathroom there, and then there was I think 2 vendors set up in there, and then I was in kind of a larger room, and there was me at my booth, and then there was a girl, a young lady, probably 12 or 11, maybe younger even. She was running another booth selling a whole bunch of Hello Kitty stuff, and so she had like 2 tables set up, and then there was 1, 2, 3, I think 3 other vendors back there, but I never saw the people who were running them. I think the lady who runs the coffee shop just kind of knew like most everybody else there, and they were all like in the coffee shop area chatting. And the people that came through were the customers that came through, like they would grab some of the stuff from the tables and then take them out there to pay for them. So I don't know, it was a little different, but that's all right. Anyway, they've just opened, and so they have been trying to spread the word about the event this weekend. Yesterday was, of course, more people. Saturdays usually are, more so than Sunday. But yeah, so first time just opening, first time running an event like this. In 2 weeks, they're having a similar event, same theme, again on a Saturday and a Sunday, and I've already signed up for that event on the 15th. And then on the 22nd, they have another event, but this one is like a makers, like hand makers, like a holiday themed one. So kind of like a last minute Christmas shopping thing, maybe, I don't know. But I'm signed up for both of those already. So even though it was really slow today and I didn't get a lot of sales, I'm still gonna continue to go. I kind of want to support them as they're starting and just kind of hope that maybe we'll get the word spread. But she did tell me she's gonna really work hard at getting the word out there and spreading the word, and ask me to also spread the word, but I don't know that many people in that area, so it's hard to say that I would have any effect on the attendance there, but I will make some social media posts and at least try to get the word out. So anyway, I wanted to report to you my sales from today and tell you, of course, what I did as I was just sitting there. I did take some footage of me starting an octopus, and so I'll show you that and then tell you the sales. So as I sat there, I started working on an octopus, and I wish I had the other yarn in here. It's like Fireside Cozy, or I don't know, it's from Hobby Lobby. It's a really soft plush variegated yarn, and I love using this yarn for making the octopi, and my squid. So out of one skein, I made this octopus and a second octopus. It's a size 6 weight yarn, I think, and I used a size L hook. And then they think these are 16mm eyes. I love this pattern. It is so simple. I changed the directions to make it just all one piece. The directions they have would have you make the whole ball first and then come back and add the feet onto the loops, you know, use crochet into the back loop only. And what I did, instead of doing the whole ball fur is I come through and do the legs on the front loop, and then I come back around and then go around on the back loop, thereby making it all one piece instead of having to come back and attach yarn to add these. So anyway, very simple. I have made dozens upon dozens of these octopus, usually in a smaller yarn, so they're a lot smaller. But I love it in this yarn. It's so pretty. So I made these two octopi out of one skein, and then I had enough of that to start one of my mini octopi with that, and then I ran out of yarn, so I had to start another skein of yarn to finish up the legs. I think I got I got a couple legs in the original skein and then started a second skein for the rest of the legs. So almost 3 little octopi from one skein, and then I still have about half of that second skein left, but out of that second skein I also made my favorite squid pattern. Oops, I forgot I didn't make the fin. I always forget that. So I need to make sure. Actually, I think about that time I was being told that they were gonna say that they were telling me go ahead and pack up if I wanted to leave, so that's one reason. But I need to remember to do that and not just put them out for sale without the fins, because they look so much better with the little fins on top. So anyway, that's what I sat there doing as I waited for customers to come. Okay, so my sales. I made 3 sales. My first sale was actually to the organizer of the event. She had come by the table to take a video to post to their social media. Just loved all of my stuff, and so she had to get one of my bees. So I sold one of my bees to her for $12, which I can't believe I forgot. The little hexagon bead stands that I got for the bees. Whew, totally spaced when I was packing the van this morning. Okay, so that was my first sale. Then there was, I think they were a mother and son. He was a grown-up son. They seemed to be a parent-child relationship anyway. And they bought 2 of my mini hens. So I put them as $6 each, and so I made $12 on that sale as well. Then I sold my little mermaid, the only mermaid that I have left. The mother of the friend of the gal who was the little girl who was running the booth across the way from me, they bought that little mermaid from me, and I had that at $15. I can't remember what I originally was selling these at. I think it was more like $18 or maybe even up to $20 or $22. But I think those were made out of blanket yarn, and this particular one was made out of a smaller yarn, so it was a smaller mermaid. So I had it just marked it at $15. So in total I made $39. I sold $39. The booth fee was $25, and then of course I have gas over there and back. It's 32 miles, 35 or 37 miles over there, so 60, 70 miles round trip pretty much. So you know, I didn't really make any money this time around, but it was nice to get back in the saddle again. And I'm hoping that this next one will go better, because these are the only events that I have for this year, for this holiday season. And then we'll see what happens next year. But yeah, it was supposed to go from like 10 to 6 or 10:30 to 6. And most of my customers came before 2. And so it was about 3 o'clock that the organizer came in and said, hey, you know, it's really slow. If you want to go ahead and pack up, you can. So it was supposed to go until 6. I can't imagine sitting there for another 3 hours with no customers coming. So it was nice that she came around to say, go ahead and leave. So yeah, not a very good event sales-wise. Didn't even really talk with other vendors much, because they were all out in the coffee shop chatting away, speaking Spanish. And I do speak Spanish some. I can understand it. It was one of my minors in college, but they just all seemed to know each other, and I didn't mind sitting back at my booth. I would rather sit at my booth anyway. I did call and chat with a friend for a bit, and I got stuff made, which to me is important because while I'm sitting there, I'm making stuff to sell. So it's making good use of my time. So anyway, that's it for the market recap. And my next video, guess what? A while ago I had my, is it Hirschner's? My Hirschner's box opening, and I had gotten the advent calendar that they have. It's 4 bags, 1 for each week before Christmas, and today is December 1. So I'm going to go ahead and open this, but that'll be on my next video. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. We will see you next time. Bye.